Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Can you hear it now? Hunter. Can you hear it now, BL? Welcome in, Crocodile Gaming. It's going to be a bit of an unusual stream today. We're going to do something a little bit left field. We're not going to be playing a game. If anybody is hoping for some gameplay, we're not going to be playing a game. We are going to be redesigning the gameplay live on stream, folks. And I just want to do a test. So, music. Tox, no worries, mate. We've got our TicTac Plus points working on Twitch, which is exciting. Let's just make sure that that's all up and running and working. It is. Okay, brilliant. So what we're going to do is we're going to update the UI for Hunt's Call of the Wild because it needs doing. It's not been done since like 2016. All right. So that's what we're going to do. Shield mode is off. Let's turn shield mode off in Twitch. How you doing, BL? Let me just change that. Shield mode off. I don't know how to change that off. Shield. Only okay, that's fine. Oh, we're not even there yet, Eamon. Wait till you see. Wait till you see, buddy. Okay, so yeah, like I said, it's going to be a bit of an unusual one. Jungus, welcome in. Guess what we've sorted, mate? Guess what we've sorted? We've sorted the TicTac Plus points out. Well, Sparky has. Sparky, the absolute legend. It's a non-ethical grind. Yes. Let me just share the stream and then we'll get cracking. Make sure I'm in the right one. Okay, folks. Okay. Right. So what I want to do is I've been thinking about this for a while. And what I've been thinking is let's let the UI that we've got in other games, so like Way of the Hunter and stuff like that. I just need to record my screen. One sec. Raiden. There we go. Let's get this going. I hope EW picks up the eye. We'll see. We'll see what happens, mate. It's going to go into a video anyway at the end of it. But I'll leave on what I've got at the minute. This is where I'm up to at the minute for an update to the HUD so far. So I just need to, I'm just going to leave this on. So hopefully you can see all that. You did fix TicTac Plus, mate, and I appreciate it so much. Record. Start recording because I don't want to miss any of this because, like I say, I'm turning this into a video. So we're going to be looking at all the different aspects of Hunt Call of the Wild, see where there's possible improvements, if there's any improvements that can be made. 1 second, phone needs an update. See what improvements can be made, and we're going to do it all live on stream. So basically, if you guys have got any ideas, let me know, and we'll get straight to it. So let's just make sure we're all up and running. Always takes a while. We've also got music now, so let's just get the tunes on. This is only in Twitch. We've only got music in Twitch. So just tell me if this is too loud. Trying everything all at once. We're trying everything all at once, all the time. Got to go see you text. See you in a bit, mate. See you in a bit, buddy. Let's just move that in there. Okay. Why is music not working? It was literally working a second ago, wasn't it, Sparky? Jessica, welcome in. Wavelink, hello. Can you guys hear the music? Is it just... Is that hard-coded, that, Sparky? We will get to it, folks. Just bear with me. I might just have to shut Spotify and open it again. Oh, I turned it down. I turned it down, that's why. Twitch, have we got music? Account for a flipping time, no worries. You've got tunes. Is it too loud? Is it all right? No worries, Jessica. No one's counting. And then I'll fix that, Sparky. Yes, Ian, mate. Ian's coming because he wants to see a bit of design. He's missed some design. It's been a while. It's been a while since Ian's seen some design from me, mate. We used to work together. So time out. That code needs to be not hard-coded. I'll send you the code, Sparky, and you'll be able to fix this in like a flipping second, bro. I don't know how to turn shield mode off. Actually, I'll just give you the full code, Sparky. So yeah, the purpose of this stream is to update the UI. Now, what I wanted to do first is look at the HUD, because there are a few things in here that are unnecessary, in my opinion, and probably in a lot of other people's opinion as well. And that is the compass. Apart from the actual direction of wind, does anyone use this to know where northwest, east, and south is? Does anybody know? So I thought maybe we could get rid of that, or at least move it. And then I've sort of ironed out, or at least written down, what I think are the key aspects here. So we've got like health, wind, visibility, sound, perk options, stuff like that. And then I've gone over here, right? And this is what I do normally, is I'll say, right, okay, these are the things that we've got on our screen at any given time. You are a top-notch designer, Ian. I've seen your work, mate. And then we've gone, right, so what is the most, out of these, what's the most important to me, or I guess to anyone? You want to know how loud you're being. You want to know how visible you are, and you want to know the wind direction, heart rate, stuff like that. Straight off the bat, these are the things you want to know. Perk options. Now, I'm not sure about perk options. This is something we'll probably have to look at. If you've got zero in, for example, zero in is something that I'd want to move into my scope. I wouldn't want to have that visible all the time. Compass, we can move. Cache, we don't have cache. So I've added cache in because I quite like knowing how much cache I've got at any given point. But I think we can find a way on here. Let me see if I can get Dave back. We can find a way of showing the like important information at the top of the screen. Looks smooth. Thank you, Jessica. So as you can all see, Dave is in a critical position because he knows that something's there. Now, why, as a user, do I want to look bottom right to know that he's in a critical position? Because at that point, I've already missed it. Do you know what I mean? I've already missed it at that point. Except for the centimeter. So centimeter. There's not a centimeter. You got, hey, do you mean that? The wind? And you could zero perfectly, yes. So yeah, I think the wind needs adding in again.
A piebald in the hunter, call of the wild,
Sparky
is a
legend.
rare
Sorry,
type
mate,
characterized by irregular patches of white and other colours. It can be found in animals like deer and is highly sought after by hunters for its unique appearance.
Check tic-tac tokens might need looking at, Sparky. I don't know if we did that.
The kiwi is a flightless bird native to New Zealand.
We'll figure that out at some point. You might not be able to check how many tokens you've got.
Call of the Wild. The game mostly features larger game animals and does not include a kiwi among its wildlife. I think they're referring to the wind. So I was thinking, right, for this, do you know when you're down scope? So let's say, let's just duplicate this. I can't provide information on the Tesla Cybertruck's HP as it's not related to the Hunter Call of the Wild. Let me know if you have any questions about the game.
Let's make this black. So what I'm thinking is, right, you've got your scope. It's going to look something like that, right?
Ensure you're using the right weapon for the target animal and adjust your zeroing distance to match your shot.
Time out on that.
Practice at the shooting range
cooldown
to
on it.
improve. Check your perks and skills for increased accuracy and stability.
Yeah, it could be that. So it's got a cooldown. Hunt. That's what I called it. Cool. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking with this, right? I think let's add these together. Union. If I just grab this image. No, that's the wrong one. So I'm thinking we have the zeroing and all that sort of stuff on here. Yeah, I've noticed that as well, you know, mate. I have noticed that. For example, this is Way of the Hunter, right? So this stuff here. Pencil, right. This stuff. I only want to know what I'm zeroed to when I'm in my scope. I don't need to see it all the time. A call icon that pops up when the dog icon's on your model. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. So, I mean, what we could do with this. Let me just fill this with an image. No. Okay, I need to just find a picture of Call of the Wild. Right. So here's what I'm thinking, folks. Let's leave that black. Oh my god. It's because I'm concentrating, that's why. New things for the stream, you can request songs now. And it'll get added to the queue. Just so you know. Because I know you'll be interested in that, Chungus, because you'll probably hate my music. Who's done that? Damn it. Token required. Copy. I need to change that as well. I'll come back to that. That's fine. Right, I need to find my images. Where are all my images? Okay, there we go. Who's actually put this on? Sparky. It works. Skipping that. Although I just can't, mate. I can't with Barbie. So what you guys are saying is normally you wouldn't have that. Tick, did you paste what Sparky said? Yeah, it works. It works, mate. So you kind of need to know that you're in your binoculars, though, to be fair, and not just your camera. So I don't mind. I don't actually mind this sort of view. You're not losing too much of the screen, but what we could do is just sort of... It worked! What if it's an oval? As in just have one, like that. Would look a bit weird, wouldn't it? Let's come back to that. I want to talk HUD for a minute because this is something that we've got on here. So what I've done here is I've created 3 different... I don't know if you'll be able to see these. Let me move this over. So the other thing that I wanted to know is if we are at... Right, so this is visibility, by the way. So you've got 100%, which means you're visible. 50%, you get a duotone, because you kind of half and half. And then 0, and it goes green, which it doesn't at the minute. And these are the sound waves. So if you're making sound, you're making no sound, it goes green as well. So I just like the visual indicator of having like a green on there as well, because I think that would be quite useful. Like if you work off color, it'd be quite useful. I'm going to talk through these as well. Health, right? Let me just go over to the previous one. If you get hit by something, you know it either goes down to like 3/4 or 1/4 and then you're dead. But do you really need to? Do you really need to see it at that size? So I'm thinking if we split these up into like 4 segments and then you take hits in quarters, right? This is new though, folks. This is a stamina bar. So when you're in shooting mode, and you know your aim starts going like this, I thought it'd be quite good to have a stamina bar that actually indicates how long left you have of stamina. So I've added that in there as well. Bullets and stuff, just left them pretty much similar, just moved them down. Ammo type in there. Take back every compliment I ever give Sparky on his coding skills. We've fixed it, mate. It is fixed. Scuba tank for extended breath. Yes. Not a bad shout. So yeah, so that's breath basically, and then it's just clean down there. The other thing I've done as well is I've got rid of the blockiness. So you have this blockiness here, and we've gone iOS style. So you've actually got, so you can see it there, it's like a little black gradient that hovers over it. Same up here as well. There's a gradient up there, but I've locked it. I think it's this one. So without that, you can't really see the stuff. With it, you can. Yeah, it worked as intended. You can request a song as well, Chungus. Try requesting a song. Is the music okay? It's not too loud. So the main reason for this bit here, got username wrong way around. Which redeem? The TicTactical, the timeout. Did it redeem the wrong person? That'd be funny if it redeemed the wrong person. All right, updated. Save. Updated. Hit time chunks out. That is funny though, to be fair. Stuff happens. Sparky, is the music all right, volume wise? Okay, so information that you get will show here. So this could be, you're about to spook something. So you get dog information up top. But then we need to talk about what happens when you spook an animal, because obviously you get like a indicator. We can still hear you, so turn it up a bit. Shush talks. Red Durders. Tijuana. Oh yeah, because we're doing Red Deer Grind next. It's going to be 100% on Tijuana. 100%. So again, obviously, I'm going to look at other things. So I'm looking at sort of Way of the Hunter, and do you know what? I don't really see much difference apart from the wind direction. I like that. Don't do it. Your sub goal was just completed. What's going on there? Did I miss someone's sub on Twitch, by the way? If I did, I'm sorry. I did just get jump scared. I just saw something pop up. And then obviously I looked at Call of Duty as well, and I was thinking about potentially adding in a mini map, right? But for me, I think it clutters it a little bit too much. 50 bits equals 1 Tic Tac token, so that's like 50p, I think. Smoky. So thoughts on a mini map? There's a few things that I want to ask you guys. First one is definitely, do we need a mini map, or is that just clutter? Talking about, obviously it'd be useful as well. Second thing, right? 100%. I don't know if anyone else is. This is what it means to me. I think we get rid of that. But this, I want to see the time. Cash maybe isn't as important, but I would love to see the time. Location's quite, I don't know if that's important as well, but I kind of like it in there. I like knowing where I am on the map. So we get rid of that. Yeah, I'm with you on the mini map. I put it on and I was like, do you know what? This doesn't feel right. So let's move it out. But we've got indicators on here. So if you've got a need zone near you, or you've put a ping down, I'm thinking as well, multiple pings. You can't just ping one. So anyway, back to the binoculars. Person will want a minimap. Yeah, I agree. I'm with you on that one, mate. 100%. So, let's sort these out then. I want zeroing. Big time. Not on, obviously, binoculars, but I want zeroing when it comes to doing the aiming and stuff. That's why I've taken it out of the HUD. It's out of the HUD. It's a banger, isn't it? He tried. 50p a token, Dan. Got to pay to play. You have to pay to play, mate. We got a drop shadow on that, we have. Oh, it's still broken, the timeout one? Yes. Have you just sent me a new one? I think I pasted the new one in. The one from 906. Let me try it again. Yeah, I did. Compile. Okay. Yeah, he just needs to buy bits. He just needs to spend some money. Basically. Andy, welcome in, buddy. How you doing? Right, okay, so key information on this then. I kind of want, do you know this background? I don't want the black. What if we could make the shape of the eyes like that, the binoculars, but then have everything else blurred? See, that could work. Let's try that. Yeah, I'm fantastic. I'm really good, Andy. Thank you. Customizable animal mouse. Oh, we're going to get to that. Smoky. Wait till we get to the flipping inventory management stuff. That's going to be a pain. But we'll figure it out. Bum, 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 bum. Nash, how's it going, buddy? Check Discord 1 sec. What you got? Yes, mate. Nash has just got his albino whitetail. Finally. Is that you done now? That is insane. I don't have a short stream today. That is crazy. Maybe that's the case then, Naish. Whoever said that was right, mate. I've just realised I've not got the light on. It's dark in here. Maybe rares do transfer. Maybe they do. See, I was talking about transferring animals the other day. I was talking about if animals transfer. Maybe they do. Right, let's take a look. Insane. I'm going to take that off there. So this. I want background blur on this, actually. Because we're going to try. We don't want layer blur, we want background blur. Then we need to set the background to something stupid. I can't remember. Kind of makes sense. If you kill a meloduck, shoot a whitetail for next. Interesting. Let's take this union. We're going to make it flatten. That's the shape now. Then we're going to add an effect to it. Because I kind of want... It needs to be the inverse. Is that shape like that? Is there a cooldown on the timeout redeem? Maybe. Let me check. No. No. It didn't even say like he's used up a token. Which is interesting. Yeah. I compiled it, mate. Did. Just didn't work. Let me just shut this door one sec, folks. We compiled it. May have to give up the timeout redeem. I feel it's becoming more work for you guys than it's worth. Never. Ever. Ever. Even if there's a fire. There we go. Right, so here's what I'm thinking with this. Wavelink. I think that should just turn it down for me. Yeah, that's good. Gobcha, welcome in. No streamer, I like turtles. Nope. Right, so this is what I'm thinking for this. So instead of the black, you get a blurred out background, but still in the shape. I think I prefer that. It's kind of taking what they've done here. But obviously for me, that I don't like the look of a small scope like that. But it's obviously a bit different because this is binoculars. Doing fantastic, thank you. How are you doing? So, okay. Is anybody currently playing Hunter Call of the Wild that can help me out? Because what I'm thinking is it'd be good to get some screenshots of stuff. How does it feel? There's a little kid called a Rizzler making 3 times your salary. How do you know what my salary is, Smokey? You're in Call of the Wild. Are you in Discord as well? So you're in Discord, aren't you? I need some screenshots if possible. I just don't have to open the game up. It's really lazy, but I think it... So firstly, binoculars. So looking down sight would be really good. So like a screenshot of looking down your binoculars. And then we'll do gun after. So just like the M1 or 308 or anything. I want to see what that looks like. Specific map, nothing met. Oh, he's in depths. Try and get 300 meters if you can. We'll just set that to around 300. I just want to see what it looks like at the minute. Do binos. Let's move these. You can go over there. I'm going to copy this. This is the old HUD. You get to go over there. Someone help me out on one subject. Go for it, mate. What's your subject? As long as it's not maths. Although we've got Sparky, and Sparky knows maths like anything. Perfect. Thank you so much, Nesh. What a legend. Oh, there she is. Look at that. Right. Perfect. Okay. Save that image. I'm having a bug where there's 100 animals in one place. Sounds like you're... Yeah. Are you on multiplayer? That sounds like a weird thing that would occur on multiplayer. Okay, right. Now we've got these. We're going to try and clean this up. I'm going to get rid of this commenting stuff here. I don't need that. I need that. I don't need that. There we go. Okay. So we're going to look left and right, side by side. We'll see what we can do with this. So we need the HUD. Let's paste that in. Does it? No, it doesn't, Chungus. I've managed to fix it, mate. Hell yeah. Managed to fix it, finally. Absolutely buzzing, by the way. You know how long it's taken. Oh, I actually need this blur as well. You won't be able to see it. No. There she is. Need to wait to send it to my phone, but with zero in. What if you're with iron sights? We'll get to that, mate. Don't you worry. It's a good question, though. That is a really good question. A really good question. So, I'm going to be using the same colours and pretty much the same font. I don't really have a problem with the colours or the font, if I'm honest. I've already got yellow, actually. Bam, 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 bam. Discord isn't loading. So is it still 13 plus? Yeah, if that's all right. I didn't even think about that as a consideration. But yeah, please. Number 8. Okay, so you've still got UI. You've got some button controls and stuff like that as well. you ever seen or heard of what's happening to anyone, Tick? I've not genuinely not seen it. The only thing I've noticed, the only thing that I've not noticed is, sorry, the only thing I've noticed is when animals seems to get stuck in flee quite a bit. That's what I've noticed. The only thing I've noticed with the latest update. That's it. Everything else seems all right. I think I've done that a bit off center. That's my bad. Let's just pretend that's center, folks. Let's go orange. Could prefer orange, you know, for this. We might get a bit lost with the map. Little streamer. Bubble, welcome in, mate. How you doing, Bubble? God damn it. God damn it. I way prefer these in yellow, by the way, folks. Let's make a new colour. Like, I'm looking at this. When I look at the site, right? Not site. Sorry, that's my day job stuff. When I'm looking at the game, and I'm in no way a game UI designer in any form, I don't think it's bad. I just think some of the stuff could be organised a bit different, which is what I'm doing a bit today. I'm just trying to make it a little bit more modern, if that makes sense. You did. You got me. It's because I was focused in. I was dead focused in then, Chungus. Have they got a drop shadow on that? That'd be interesting. Maybe they have. And try herd management on my red deer grind. What do you think we should kill it? I'm about to start a red deer grind for the first time, Globe, so I'm interested in that. I don't know if I'm into this. They've got this sort of like glow inside. It does make sense. You would have a glow, or at least like a bit of shade. Shoot everything. Same 300. Thank you, Nesh. Just got that. Thank you so much. I'll save that image. We'll take a look at that as well. So let's copy this union. Right. I'm actually going to add a layer bullet. No, I'm not. No. See, that doesn't need a fill, it needs a stroke. Let's work this out. Get rid of the image, add the stroke. Let's just... Trying to get as much level 5s dropped. Drop down to 4. But can't get one aiming down sight. I think I've already got one. I think Nations sent me one. These are perfect, by the way. Appreciate that. Let's add that one in next. We'll do that next. Come on. Okay, so blur or no blur? What are we thinking, folks? Blur. Yeah, it makes it... So I'm trying to do a bit of 3D. I'm trying to mix a bit of like 3D with... But also, I kind of like the fact that it's outside of your viewing space. This blur that we've got on this one, this background blur, I mean, is there any point in having it if you can't really see? Get a screenshot of an animal in case you want to do something. Thank you so much, mate. Appreciate that. Yeah, just chuck anything in Call of the Wild General. That's where I'm at the minute. Oh, yeah, well, there, that's fine. Yeah, the iron sights would be a difficult one. You are right. You've got a really good point there. I'm thinking with this. I don't know what I'm thinking, you know. We have the blur on, but the background... It's almost too pointy, this, as well. Do you know what I mean? Just like a little bit too pointy. Yeah, that'll mess up. Leave it for now. I'm not sure about this. I definitely prefer it like... If we had... What's like that. We did auto layout. And then just spread these apart. I kind of like it being minimal. You want to see as much as possible. Yeah, I don't know what the map is, to be honest. Smoky. I'm not 100% sure what it is. So we want this one. And this one. Center. And then we'll just get one in the middle here as well. I think that one's maybe a little bit off. There we go. Okay, so I realise I may be behind since I'm working, but is that a Tic Tac logo sticker? This one. Yeah, it's a sticker. It's a sticker on the gun. Merch time. Merch time. Are we going to do... So I'll tell you exactly what we're going to do for merch. So, you know all the thumbnails I've been doing for like grinds and stuff? So I'm going to be turning those into mouse mats, but per reserve. So, for example, Tiawara will have all the animals, all their different trophy ratings, all that sort of stuff, all that information on a mouse mat so that you've got that tier. And also probably just a Tic Tac one. M1 Grand with keychain. Yeah, so I have got a keychain. It's on some of my thumbnails. Let me chuck that in. But it's even better than that, mate. Let me find it. Hunter thumbnails. I've got so many now. It's ridiculous. Here we go. It's Dave. Also zebra print. It's Dave. But yeah, I do need to put that on it. 100%. You're so smart. Is that directed at me, Nish? If it is, I appreciate it, bet. That's the one. So, it's cool, isn't it? So yeah, we're going to start merch at some point. I'm going to try and get it done before the baby arrives in July, just so I've got something going. Yeah, the mouse pads. Yeah, that'll be good. I think it's just useful having it all there, so I'm going to get that done. New version coming. Thank you, Sparky. Was it something big? Okay. It's these. We just need to move this down. That should be centered now. It just didn't strip out. Oh, yes, I remember that. Let's have a look, Sparky. I think we make these boys. I actually don't mind that. The small version of it. I mean, it'd be great if it wasn't there at all, but it's not going to happen, is it? So we just copy these two lines. Actually, let's put them in an auto layout. Copy. And we're going to rotate it. Yeah, that's annoying. I thought we'd done that, Sparky. I was so sure we'd done it. Maybe we didn't. Let me just find the center here. It's doing me head in. Right. There it is. Okay. Okay, right. Thank you, Sparky, mate. Appreciate that, brother. So it's the timeout code, this, isn't it? Yeah. It is the hardest one of all of them to get right. So hopefully that works now, Sparky. Do you want to give that a try? Hopefully that works. Okay. What's that? Place waypoint. Zoom in and out. Ugh. I don't like these. I'll come back to that sort of stuff, like controls. I don't think that's massively important for this. We're just doing like MVP, low level stuff. Oh, you've done it! Yes, mate. Does it say the message? It's missing that message, isn't it? Did I add a message to it? I mean, it works. Doesn't matter. It genuinely does not matter in one bit. So. Right, okay. Binoculars before and after. We can add a stroke to these. White. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of this, really. No, there was no message. Oh, okay, fair enough. That's fine. Doesn't matter, does it? Can you offset? You can't offset, can you now? It'd be great if you could offset. Let's just go with one. Let's add another one. We're going to go inside. That's annoying. Let's get rid of that. Fair, thought you had it then. Well, you did. You technically got timed out. So, or sorry, not you, Lil Streamer. I see. I'm not sure about this. Maybe I just prefer the original. Like, you wouldn't be able to see through binoculars, so like realism-wise, it's not very good, is it? Because you would never be able to see like that. Maybe let's just do an off-black. Yeah, I don't think I've really improved this one too much. In fact, I don't think I've improved it at all. But I thought I was... What are your thoughts? No, not that one. That's a stroke. I do like the blur though, but it's just making that work for dark edges on binos and then like a small center mark. So like dark edges is in so like a small center mark in the yeah. Yeah, I don't think I can improve. I don't think I've improved that. ADS weapons edges are a little blurred. Because I mean, we could get rid of the blur completely. You could just have that. Actually, where's the edge layer blur? It's that. So let's just take that off for a minute. But then that needs to have something. Do this. I do like the soft blur though. I don't know. I'm going to come back to that one. I'm not too sure about that one. I want to get some meat. Can I have... Nesh, can I have the inventory, please? The inventory screen. Just like a screenshot of it. I'm going to have a look at that. And then we also need to do like spotted thank you, mate. Legend. So is that code working now? Call the Wild. Interesting. Thank you, Nesh, mate. I appreciate that. Yes, it's working then, isn't it? Right, I'm actually going to move this up here. Thank you, Eamon. Yeah, it's not... I'm not rushing any of this stuff because I'm just going to keep working on it every now and again. Not every Thursday because I know it's going to probably get a bit boring for you guys. I need to save that file. But it's just options, isn't it? It's just a different perspective. Did I not save it? Save image. Yes. Image saved. Cool, we got it. Okay. Computer's not wanting to computer. There we are. Okay. So I'm going to actually review this, see what we got here. Right, things I've never used. Let's start off with things I've never used. Never used that. Never used that. Never even dropped down on that. I suppose there's a different one, isn't there, where you've got your inventory and then you've got your stuff. You've got your stuff that you've actually... So there's storage, isn't there, when you're in a... When you buy a cabinet. Void, welcome in, mate. Jungus, it worked. You got it working, mate. It's working. Fixed it. If only the one thing that can be fixed is in storing inventory, also bullet buying. Yeah. So for me, it's like, right, so let's say you have an M1, right, and you want to buy bullets. It's not that easy to draw on this. It does weird stuff with it. So you want to buy some bullets. You have to go currently store. From there, that gets added to your inventory. If you haven't got it in your inventory, like if you haven't got it assigned to your weapon, you have to then go back here, go to ammo, find it, drag it over to your weapon. How can we speed that up? There's got to be a way. You could have it just auto-assign ammo to weapons. Do you know what I mean? You'd obviously have issues with the carry and stuff. Delete the assign. This, so you would cut this bit out. We'll literally just get rid of ammo. If you have 308, yeah, exactly, mate. If you have 308 ammo, where else is it gonna? You're not gonna shove it in the flipping M1. You're not gonna shove it in the M1, are you? I think I'm with you on that one. So inventory then. Let's have a look at this. What do you got? Weapons. Let's just lay these out first. Make a gun and ammo group. Do you even need ammo? Because you can choose. You can choose what ammo goes in your weapon. Like if you bring in 308, you're going to put 308. To be a weight problem, yeah. There's just something weird about, I don't know. They created a carry weight problem for zero reason. Yeah. I'd quite like to see. I'm going to have a look at how Call of Duty manages this, because Call of Duty has so many weapons, right? I know this is going to seem silly because it's a different type of game, but you buy gun and assign ammo, then under gun have buy ammo. Yeah, that would be, that's 100% like, that'd be the perfect scenario, right? Instead of having to, because at the minute when you're in, I know I've not got a screenshot for this yet, but when you're in store, you have to go compatible items. But then at that point, you forget what you've selected compatible items. Jimmy Jam, welcome in. Did you get your Great One Whitetail yet? Yes. Not the second one. I've got one Great One Whitetail, one fallow Great One. I think that would be a huge thing as well, Smokey. I'd say that would be a filter though, wouldn't it? Like you could quite easily just have like a filter. And then that just pops out. Or whatever. And you could just select it. Nice, Jimmy. Redo a Trophy Lodge UI. What, so the way that you view the animals? Or do you mean the confirmation screen? Oh my god, that is a mess. Yes. I don't know how deep I'm going to go into this, if I'm honest. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how deep I'm going to go into it. Right, let's delete this. Remove image. It's not nice because oh god, that's a lot. What, for your second one, Jimmy? Seriously? Insane. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to grind for a second one. I might do. There's also this that I need to look at as well. They should just be one thing. Weapon wheel and dog commands. Yeah, so I thought about the weapon wheel. I think I prefer it to be like... So you see where the hood is here? What if instead of a wheel, it was like this? Yeah, the weapon wheel's probably more so for console. It's quite it's all right to use, but it is quite janky on mouse and keyboard because you end up looking down like that. Whereas on joysticks, a bit different in it because you just move down. But I thought having a weapon selector like that. Do you know what I mean? And then you can just do it easy. As opposed to having to black out the screen with this massive... In fact, I've created... Let me add it in because I've got it. Because I had to recreate it for stream. Move tick. Where's move tick? Unstick tick. I'm so disorganized. Move TicTactical. Final. There you go. That's what it looks like at the minute. Yes, no worries, Nish. I think I'd prefer it if it was all up there outside. What I'm trying to do is clear up a lot of this space. It's not just a wheel to go to inventory and hit the button. You can see how many of each species. Well, I was thinking about, do you see this? Smokey. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, Chungus. See this? Can you imagine an in-game grind counter for you? Stop cussing, Chungus. Stop cussing. Is that in shot, actually? I don't know if that is. Oh, Tox isn't a mod. You lose your mod ship when you get banned. That's funny. Chungus, do you want to see how many tokens you've got, by the way? I thought about having a grind counter, so whatever grind you're on, you get this, but not this. Do you know what I mean? So you could have like diamonds, that sort of thing. Golds, silvers. He has no voice in the stream. Bad language. That's why he was removed. It's a PG-13 stream. Ooh, weapon wheel would be nice. One of those. Yeah. Feels like I'm on my knees again. Right, okay, so let's sort this out. Let's sort this out. Challenges and system. Okay, I want to see these. Let's get a nice image. Ooh, oh, beautiful. Right, Chungus. Oh, so it does work. So, Chungus, it's worked. So you've got 17 tokens left. There you go, mate. We gave you some as well because you've been struggling without them. I wonder if we could just like... We have the XP stuff. I'm wondering if we don't make the menu pop out all the way. I know it sounds stupid. Let's just play with this. Let's just see what we can do here. That's going to be black. Fix. Chungus, mate. Thank you so much.
Just cheered 1,000 bits. TicTactical will probably
God
spend his
damn.
money on stream decks.
Thank you so much, Chungus, mate. What a lovely gentleman. Oh, and we've got the thank you, Nish. We've got the inventory one as well. I'm going to save that. Perfect, mate. Absolutely perfect. Thank you so much, Chungus. You've got 37 tokens. Choose a song, Chungus. Choose a song, mate. Just don't make it like Barbie Girl. Please. What are your thoughts on the music, by the way? Is it alright? You can't do that with a graphics tablet. Don't look, guys. It's going to be Barbie now. Just said it. Yeah, it's 100% met. 100%. See, like this. This. I don't like this. And the thing, it feels unbalanced because you've got like two squares or rectangles. Everything's squared off, and then you've just got this circle. That's what annoys me about this. Trying to think. Let's just move this up here. If it's anything on Spotify. Yeah, it's anything on Spotify, Matt. Any song you want. Yes, you can. You can time him out for it. Q. Let's remove that from the queue. Where is my queue? I don't like how and it's me just complaining about UIs for everything now. Can't figure out Spotify UI. Did the redeem stuff work, Sparky? I'm interested. It's not chosen the song, so I don't actually need to do anything. I don't know why it's not done that. Probably because it's offensive. But it might just end up doing that at some point. Until the sun needs to rise. I wonder if that's like a limitation with the... Rather than it being a thing that's broken, Sparky. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it's just... Maybe. I'm just going to put this here for now. Not deciding what I'm doing with that yet. You can like pick a genuine song if you want. You know, if you want. Yes, it's fun for me. So ammo management. We could move ammo management underneath weapons. Let's just get rid of ammo. Did I not make this a auto layout? I'm sure I did. Come on, graphics tablet. You can do it. Grab it. Just scroll down. And why is that in there? I get it. Yeah, these aren't in an auto layout. I'm going to be honest, I doubt anyone wants to hear my music. I won't subject you to what I listen to. Thank God for that. He could be talking about a slag heap. Let's assume that that's what he's doing. But yeah, maybe not very PG. Right, cache. This should be easy. My spirits have come always for me. Saw it coming, Tox. You're not going to get me with that. Please be a dud. Please. Please be a dud. It was not a dud. Damn it. You got me there, mate. Again. No. So we're going to say we're on inventory. We'll start with weapons. I think. What time is it? 10 past 10. I need to nip tuck loose soon. We've got no one stick tick. Feel bad. And that's where I'd probably need to come in and do something. Do you know what I mean? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, Lord. Right, let's just get stuff done. I've been like faffing about for ages. Right, okay, so picture. Let's just do this. But they don't know. Deep down. What was that? Make it a gunsmith system. Loadouts, mate. That'd be tasty, wouldn't it? Yeah, that'd be tasty. I was thinking, do you know when I was looking at stuff, I was thinking of like the Call of Duty weapon management, which looks like this. You don't have to choose ammo. Do you know what I mean? It's just not a thing. Found a piebald moose female. Shoot it. It's not that time, mate. It's absolutely not that time, mate. In fact, I'm getting rid of that. Don't know what that is, but I'm going to delete it. Let's get a picture of a gun. And then I'm going to nip it low. Dying. Where did I put that gun? Piebald down. Yes, mate. Images? Did I put it in images? Maybe I did. Unless I just have to go. We might just have to have weapons. Let's get the 300. No. Stick is going to work in this instance. Yes. Yeah. Maybe? I don't think it's going to work. Bum, 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 bum. Where's all my guns at? Forgot where I flipping put everything. That's where it is. Equipment. So everything's working now, Sparky. Pretty much. I think. That might be... I don't think that's due to anything that we've done, though, mate. I would say that that's definitely that code, that other code that's in there. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to get a linear blur, radial blur in the middle of this. Make it pop. Yeah. It was a little bit weird. Like, it was working and then it just decided, nah, it's not going to work. Don't want that, I want this. We're going to try and recreate the COD loadout thing as much as we can. Because I think it just I think it would look really good. And I also think it'd be super useful. Do you know what I mean? Like, Toxic would know what he's doing then. He would know how to select guns and stuff. That's the aim, is to try and get Tox used to this. Maybe. Let's leave that as that is. I want to make this a bit smaller. And we need bullet options, folks. So. I swear it works once, and then it just stopped working completely. But I'm not sure. Just going to get all this in, and then we'll just reduce it. Oh, this feels very much like working after work. Should have done this on a day when I'm not working. Tell me about it. Yeah, I know. Yeah. To be fair. Sorry, buddy. I know I got you doing some stuff. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Sparky lad. I don't like that at all. Let's get rid of that. I think the same songs are coming on over and over. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sparky. I need some like new tunes on. Let's go intense. No, that one's been on actually. And that one. Right, now we've got the bullets at the bottom. Good thing I like them, yeah. I think that needs to be an icon. I don't like it like that. Don't like this colours either. 1 0 1. I'm going to come back to these colours. I'm not a fan. Do. I'm just playing about with this. I just can't seem to be getting it right. I think this needs to be like, this is the call to action down here. So I think that one needs to be like, actually, let's just do this like, I'm overthinking this stuff. Let's just do this like it's a website. There we go, fill. That's a frame, right? Yeah. Nope. There we go. I don't know if that's covered by my face, but we need to do that. I think it's almost like UX would be more useful, wouldn't it? And then need to tell you how many bullets you've got of each, which we can nick the UI back. So let's just copy that and we'll strip it. I'm not hating this. So an indication of how much ammo you've got. An indication of what bullets you've got would be good. But then obviously you need a choice. So maybe you've got polymer tip. And you've got soft point. Oh, why are you there? Get down. Right, okay. Ah! We'll come back to that one. So that's gun, card. I need the toilet. I think I'm too tired to be doing this today. I'm going to come back and finish all this off. But we've got a few bits that we need to do. We'll do the inventory stuff. And then we'll just come back. And I guess just share it as a video. But it was good to get everyone's input. I think that a lot of this stuff maybe could be tweaked down a bit. But we could do starting off with some UX. I'll probably end up doing them another time. But we'll come back. I think at least... I'm happy with the HUD. I am happy with the HUD. I think I am anyway. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Is the song Redeem working or no? Yeah, no. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to pause it. Okay, folks. Next stream will be Red Deer. Yeah, I think it's not. Yeah, it's the API. I think, Sparky. We also need to change that because it says one TicTac token require in brackets copy. Whatever that means. So sorry, short stream today. Short stream today. I'm going to call it there, and then we're going to do something on. The next stream is going to be on Saturday. So we'll do something on Saturday. Probably red deer grinding. So I'll be setting that up as well. But hold tight for this. We're going to do a video. I'm going to just keep going back to this and just keep adding to it. So yeah, let me just close that. Cool. Right. Peace out, folks. I love you and leave you. Catch you in the next one.